Hello and welcome to J's G&T for all things tech, gaming and nerdy. Today we're playing War Thunder and we're in the MiG-15 biz. This has to be one of the best dogfights I've ever been in. You'll see why in a little bit, but one of the guys I was fighting, wow, he knew how to fly. Spoiler alert, I didn't kill him, but still I think it's worth a watch. So this is going to be my first video on the first ever gaming channel, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so we're just flying out now, spawning in. I like the MiG-15. I've had it for about 5 months now, and it's completely stock still because I'm terrible in it. But I think that I can improve. But yeah, here we go. Just taking off. I don't bother using takeoff flats because I don't see the point. I think it's best to take off as soon as possible and get climbing in the air. So here we go. We are at around 5,000 meters, around 400 miles per hour. We're just searching for some targets now. I wasn't able to find some targets for quite a long time until about 3 or 4 minutes into the match, so I've just cut it. I see my teammates there in the CL-13s flying in this direction, so I thought I'd follow them because they're both in a clan. Now I still can't find any targets, but you'll see one guy appear now. I think he's in an F9F. Now the MiG is much faster than the F9F, but as you'll see now, it is less maneuverable. Well, I thought anyway. Just flying above the clouds. See, I like to climb up to around 5,000, 6,000 meters at the start of the match, around 400 miles an hour as well, but 15-degree climb, just so I've got an altitude advantage over any enemy. That way I can either boom and zoom down on the enemy, or just generally have a chance to gain a lot more speed by diving. Okay, so in a minute you will see the F9F appear. Unsure where he is at the moment. All I know that is there has been a few spotted, and there's a Sabre, and there he is, the F9F above the clouds, way above me, probably around 6,000 meters. Now he's in a steep dive at the moment. I think he's probably planning on diving on either the ME-262 or those ME-163s down there, and he spots me, so I think he is trying to run away now. Now this pilot, he knew what he was doing. He knew that his plane, and he knew how to get away from mine. So just climbing up now, I'm using the MiG superior climbing rate. He realises this, goes back into a steep dive, using his superior manoeuvrability. So I'm just chasing after him. He does get away though for a long time. You see him now pulling away, even though I'm at around, well, I'm increasing speed very rapidly. I think he may have a fully upgraded F9F. Just taking a few pot shots, you never know, and because he was flying still. If you could see that MiG-15 in the distance there, he is going to come into play. He's going to help me out an incredible amount. I'm just trying to chase after him, telling him, just in case he decides to turn around. Now we've got a while, so why don't I tell you about the MiG-15. So when I got the MiG-15, I was one of the first of my friends to get a jet fighter, and so we had no experience in jet planes whatsoever, and I didn't realise it was like a whole new, completely different game. And so I was flying them low, trying to turn fight in them. I was just realising that I was getting killed match after match. It was only until my other friend gained a jet when I realised that it's the right way is to climb hard, keep your speed up, and boom and zoom, especially in the MiG-15. Although it can turn though, it can. Here we go. Here's the F9F just turning around now. I take a few pot shots at him. Those shots should have hit, but my poor shooting. You'll see I'm terrible at shooting. Cannot do it to save my life. And so he's diving now. He is pushing my plane to the limits and pushing his plane to the limits. See, I've got some pretty good opportunities here to shoot him. I'm not hitting him just yet. But as I said, he knows how to fly his plane, and he knows how to outfly MiG-15s especially. So here I'm approaching 600 miles an hour now, and he's still gaining on him very slowly. At over 600 miles an hour, the MiG's controls compress completely. It becomes incredibly difficult to fly this plane, and so as you see now, he's just outmaneuvering me. At this point I thought I was dead. He could have climbed, dived down and been on my tail, but nope. I think my friend in the MiG-15 there saved my life. He's pushing me, I'm going over. Bring back around on his tail. If you can see him there, I'm just going underneath him, pulling some negative G's. So this brings me onto a pretty good spot actually to shoot him now, right past him. And I miss. So I'm just going to loop it back round and slot back on his tail. But yep, I miss. So now here's my perfect opportunity to shoot him down. But I've ran out of 23mm, so I'm stuck using the 37s, and he plummets into the sea. Yeah, just my luck. Finally get on him, and he crashed into the sea. I don't know if that was on purpose or deliberate. He may have been looking back at me to see where I was and just didn't realise his altitude, or he could have done it deliberately just to spite me of a kill. But like I said, that guy knew how to fly and had to be one of the best dogfights I've ever had in my MiG-15. Thank you very much. You've been watching Jay's G&T. Comment, like and subscribe, and don't be too harsh because this is my first video.